guys, so this video is going to be a full face of first impressions. That was a lot of F's in one sentence. So basically I've done quite a few beauty hauls recently. I did one like a couple of weeks ago, maybe like 3 weeks ago, then I did a makeup revolution haul, and then I did another one like recently again. So you guys have been asking if I would do a kind of like first impressions review of like all of the new products that I've got. So in this video I'm doing a kind of tutorial using a lot of the products that I've got and doing kind of like my first impressions of them and like what I think of them and stuff, whether I think they're worth buying. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. So I'm going to start with my foundation, and the foundation that I've bought recently and have been absolutely loving is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Foundation, and this is going to be, I'm going to do like updates throughout the day showing you guys like how this lasts on my face, and this is in the shade number 015 Porcelain, and I find that this is a really good match for my skin, but I know that a lot of you guys wanted to see, oh, I just dropped it on the floor. I know that a lot of you guys were interested to see the Makeup Revolution, the one foundation in the shade White, and see how it works. It's kind of like mixing with other foundations to make them lighter. So I'm going to do a little demo for you guys. So here I have two Match Perfection foundations by Rimmel London, and one of them is in the shade Ivory, which is the one that I used to wear, and then the other one is in the shade Light Porcelain, which is the one that matches my skin, like that I recently discovered, because this actually matches my skin but this one is too dark. So I don't know if you guys can see, like these are two different colours. I'm going to try and mix in some of the lightning drops with the darker one and see if I can make it any lighter and just kind of do a little demo for you guys. So this is the pale shade in Light Porcelain that I normally wear, and then the other shade in Ivory I'm going to try and make the same lightness by using the one foundation, and this is extremely runny, and when I tested it out before, it's really, did you see that? Like it literally just drips out. It's really kind of like thin and low coverage by itself. So I'm also just going to do a little patch on my hands, and oh my gosh, like as you can see it's just running down my hand. So the darker foundation is this one here, and I'm just going to add some drops to it and see if I can mix it in to make it a lighter colour. So that did lighten it a little bit. This is the original colour there, and then this is the kind of mixed in with white. But what I don't like is it really kind of changes the formula of the foundation and makes the foundation like a lot more liquidy and kind of low coverage, I think. So I'm going to try and mix in a couple more drops, see if it makes it any lighter. I mean, it definitely is making it lighter. If you compare like this to this, it definitely is lighter, but again, it has changed the consistency and made it a lot more kind of liquidy. But what I would say is this white droppy thing, it does make it lighter if you add quite a few drops, but I would say to mix it with a foundation that is quite full coverage, and kind of, because it does kind of like sheer it out a bit. So that's what I'm going to say about the one foundation. So I'm now going to apply the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Foundation onto my face. So this L'Oreal foundation is quite a thick consistency. I don't know if you can see, but it's not really like dripping down my hand that rapidly. It's kind of staying in this little mound, and I really love the coverage of this. I really love the colour. I really love the finish. I just basically love everything about this. So for this I just like to use one of my Vivica Lee kabuki brushes from a set that I got on eBay, and I will be doing a full review of these soon. If you guys want to see that, then let me know. Give this video a thumbs up, or let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a full review on this brush set. It comes with 8 different brushes. So as you guys can see, this foundation has pretty decent coverage. I mean, it's definitely still needs concealer because it hasn't like covered up my spots or like my dark circles, but I would say that it's a medium coverage. As you can see, it's not matte at all, like it's quite glowy, but obviously I powder, and I have very oily skin, and I found this to be fine as long as I make sure that I powder in the morning, powder my whole face, and then like halfway through the day I powder. I do find that this lasts like all day. I really like it. I don't have any new concealers that I've bought recently, so I'm just going to use my normal Lasting Perfection one. So I'm going to try this Technic Soft Focus Transparent Loose Powder, which I got in TK Maxx for like $1.99, and it's in the shade Transparent, but as you can see from like the container, it's literally just white. I'm going to set under my eyes with this. I don't know, I just feel like it's making my makeup look really patchy. I mean, I'll keep you guys posted in case I find out that I do like it. And I mean, look, it has like mattified stuff compared to the different sides. It feels really weird. So I'm going to use my NYC Smooth Skin Powder, which is the loose powder that I absolutely love. And I'm filming like 5 videos after this, so I want my makeup to try and look as good as it can. I just powdered my face and then realised that I meant to apply this, which is the Makeup Revolution The One Matte Malibu. I meant to apply it before my powder, but I'm going to try and do it now instead. I don't think this is going to work very well now. This is clearly way too dark for me. I just ruined my makeup. I'm gonna have to go over this with foundation. It just looks ridiculous, like it's way too dark and I put on way too much, I think. I only put on a little bit, but I feel like it's quite a lot. Like it looks really, really bad. And then this side it's just like rubbed off my foundation, so I'm gonna have to go over it again. In terms of review for this matte Malibu stick, I do think it would be really good if you're a lot darker skin tone. Like I don't know if you can see, like it's so dark. It's definitely not for pale people, so if you are pale and you're looking for a cream contour, I wouldn't go for this one. Let's put it as going well. So I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution contour kit and I'm going to use this shade here, which is the lightest kind of brown shade, if that makes any sense. And I'm using my new Real Techniques brushes in this video, which I got for my birthday. Okay, so for highlight I'm going to use my Sleek Solstice highlighting palette, and I'm going to use my favourite shade, which is this ambery kind of shade here, and I'm using my new Real Techniques brush again. Holy highlight, like, oh Jesus, look at that. If you guys don't own this highlight, like what are you doing with your life, like seriously? So I'm going to use this little fan brush to put a little bit on my nose. I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Ultra Aqua Brow Tint, and this one looks a little something like this, and this is basically a dupe for the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow, I think it's called. So I have the shade Fair, and I'm going to put a tiny bit on my hand, and I'm quite worried because this does look quite like warm toned. But I'm going to give it a go with a little angled brush. And I do like this product. You have to use quite a small amount. I do like the formula, but the only thing that I don't like about it is that I can't get like a completely neat application. But that is not the fault of the product at all. That is because my brow brush isn't very thin or defined. I really need a new brow brush, but just because my brush isn't quite good enough, I will need to be getting a new brush. I'm going to go over with my Brow Wiz by Anastasia, but I do like this brow product. I think it would be good if you had a really good brush, but I don't, so yeah. So in terms of first impressions for eye products, obviously I have quite a few glitter eyeliners, but I feel like I don't really need to do first impressions of these because they will all be in tutorials coming up. I'm going to be using this, which it was in a beauty haul a while back, and I'm also going to be using my Wet n Wild Colour Icon Comfort Zone palette, which I also got in a haul like a while back. You have to press really hard to get it to like come out, and it is a nice like shimmery colour, but I just think it's way too solid to like press down on your eyelid to get it to come out. So what I do use this for is kind of like using it just in my inner corners here. It is good in that aspect, and also it's quite good in your lower waterline. But looking back on this, I wouldn't have bought this. I think it was like £2 or £3 or something, but I don't think it's worth it. It does kind of have labelled on them like what you're supposed to use each of the colours for, but what I think I'm going to do is just use like 3 of them. So I think I would use this one in my crease, this one also in my crease, and then this one on my eyelid. And this is so pretty. So I'm just running this kind of medium brown shade through my crease. So far so good. I'm liking the formula of these. I am learning to blend as much as you possibly can. So to put this amazing blue-brown dupe on my eyelid, like oh my goodness, can you guys see this? This is like a straight up dupe for MAC Blue Brown, and put this on my eyelid. I actually think I'm going to leave it there with the eyeshadow. Okay, so I actually just used the 2 colours in the end for my eyeshadow, and I feel like it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to use my Miss Sporty Studio Lash The Meow Look eyeliner, which is my 100% favourite eyeliner. So again, for mascara I don't really have anything new, so I'm going to use my L'Oreal Double Extension. So I apologise if the lighting is any different and if I look a bit out of breath. I've just been rapidly searching for the past 10 minutes for this lipstick, which I wanted to use in this tutorial, which is the New Look lipstick in Sweet Rose. And yeah, I wanted to use this one and for some reason I just couldn't find it, and somehow it had fallen into my bin. Like, how? I don't know, but it was in the bin, so I'm so glad I found it. I really like the New Look one. I think it's like $3.99. So that is it for this makeup tutorial slash first impression review style video thing. I hope you guys have liked it. If you did and you want me to do more of this kind of style videos, then give this video a thumbs up. That would be great. Also, if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, it would be amazing if you subscribe. I'm so grateful for you guys. And yeah, I would be nothing without you. So if you guys are subscribed to me, then I love you and I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!